Welcome to Patty's Corner. Come on in and stay a while. Healthy choices, great conversation, smart shopping tips, and finding foods that fit. Small steps every single day, that's Patty's Corner.
Hello folks, it's Friday, so that means it's Patty's Corner time. And I'm going to talk to you guys about, I've just learned something very interesting. All the chemicals that are in our dish soap, and our laundry soap, and our dryer sheets. So I'm going to tell you how, I haven't made them yet, so I don't know how it works, how to make the soaps that'll last. It's only a few cents. The dish soap is, it costs now, it's expensive. So it's going to only cost probably about, I think it was about less than 10 cents if you make a big thing of it and it lasts forever. The initial price, yes, it's going to be costly for the initial time, but after that, it's only a few cents. So what we're going to do is go over what we need and why you shouldn't use commercial or stuff that's over the counter like Dawn and Palmolive and all that, because they have, one thing they put in it is, it's called cocoa. It's betaine. That is very toxic. And then the other thing they put into it is the same stuff they put in Roundup. So I was wondering why I was getting a rash here. I washed the dishes in my hands. If you notice, the palms are red. I washed dishes in the soap, and I couldn't figure out why my hands were, itchy and stuff like that, dry, flaky. So there's another chemical in it called DECLY, glucoside. And so that's what they put in it. It's FDA, you can do it, but it causes a lot of reactions. If you're a child or you have problems after you do the dishes and you get this rash, like I have under my watch, which I showed you the other day, or you get rashes on your hands, dried hands, whatever it could be, it's a reaction to those three chemicals. So I'm going to give you a recipe, and I'm going to buy it all, and I'm going to show you how it's made, and that'll be one of my to-do things to do. But I wanted to express this now while it's still fresh in my mind, and I can pass it on to you guys. Let's do dish soap first. What you need to do is you have to go buy, let me see if I felt it came out already. All right. Okay, this is what you need to buy. Now, you don't have to, it's really not that expensive. Walmart has it pretty reasonable, and I hope you can see that. That's what it's called. It's called Dr. Brimmer's Sal Suds, you see it right there, Sal Suds biodegradable cleaner. Okay, and it's a big bottle. It's about 16 ounces, it's 16 ounces. That's gonna last you a whole year. Excuse me, a whole year. And then you're gonna buy kosher sauce. So let me put this in so you can see what that looks like. And I'm excited to do this because it's gonna get rid of my rash. And okay, koshered. Just wait 1 second. Kosher salt. Okay, it's at Walmart, so you can get it at Walmart. Let's see. Kosher salt. Let me get a picture of it up for you people. Okay, they got Morton's. I'm gonna bring up Morton's. Okay, so it's, oh, there it is there. See, kosher salt, and it's a pretty good sized box. The box is 3 pounds, which is a lot. It's $3.82 for that big box. They do have other brands, so if you want to use, okay, here we got one here. You got this salt from Walmart. I'm using Walmart because some people said they shop at Walmart, so I'm trying to be, I'm going to go shopping at Walmart because they have a lot of healthy stuff. Now this one's 10, it can't be 10 pounds. No, it's 1 pound and it's $8. So the Morton's is better because it's cheaper. It doesn't matter what brand it is as long as it's kosher salt. Here they got one here for $2.22. Morton's, it's a little container. But the 3-pounder, what I showed you first, is going to last you like 5 years. Okay, so you know you can judge it the way you want. And now the other lemon juice, you guys know what lemon juice is. And then I'm trying to think of what else there is in this. Okay. Oh, the gloop. Let me put that in here. Let's see. Okay. Hold on a second. I misspelled a word. I had to figure out. And then you need, the third thing you need is glycine. And here it is at Walmart. And there it is right there. And that container is, it's $22. But it's a pretty good size container. It doesn't say how many. It's unflavored. This one's 16 ounces. So that's going to last you about 5 years too, because you only need a little bit. So the 3 products that you need, the Dr. Bronner's soap was at Walmart. That was only about $5. The salt was $3 and some cents for a 3-pound bag. And this is the most expensive thing. This is it was $22 at Walmart. You probably could get it cheaper somewhere else, but I'm just telling you. And it doesn't have to be that brand. It could be any brand as long as it's. And then you got to get a whole lemon. You got to squeeze the lemon for lemon juice. So I'm going to tell you how to do this now. You mix. You have 2 cups of warm water, and you put it in a pretty good sized pail. So, you know, you can get the pails at Home Depot or whatever. It's going to make about 5 pounds or 5, pounds. So make sure it's a big enough pail that you can do this in, and it needs a lid. So, Walmart. A lot of places have them. Walmart sells them. Everybody sells them. Home Depot, Lowe's. A lot of places sell them. So you're going to add 2 cups of warm water. Not boiling, warm. Then you're going to add a tablespoon of salt, the kosher salt. Now you're going to stir that. Make sure you stir it because you want the kosher salt to dissolve. And then you're going to add a cup of Dr. Brimmer's Suds cleanser in the mix. So it's a full cup. You're going to stir that again. You're going to see that it's getting like a whitish color, which is nice. Then you're going to add 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now, if you use the lemon bottle, the lemon juice bottles, that's 4 tablespoons. If you use a whole lemon, it's just 1 lemon. You just squeeze the lemon and you pour the juice in there. Take the pits out. And then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of that glycine. And just 2 tablespoons. That's it. So if you buy the big container, it's going to last you 5 years. And you're going to mix it real good. You're going to start getting like a pasty, yellowy, or not yellowy, white. It's going to be like soap detergent. It's going to be looking like, or not soap, dish detergent. It's going to have that texture of a soapy product. Then if you want a fragrance, add 10 drops of lemon oil in it. You can add, if you like the smell of, lilacs, lemon, whatever flavor you want to put in, 10 drops of the oil. That way, you have a fragrance. You don't need a fragrance, but it's just that, the idea that if you're so used to what Dawn smells like, what Joy smells like, what lemon. So if you want to add the lemon, it's optional. If you don't want no scent, it's okay too. You're going to mix that up. Like I said, you're going to put it in the container. Mix it up, put it in the container. It's going to make enough for 4 months. So you won't have to do this every four months. So when the initial cost is over with, it's going to cost you like 3 cents to wash your dishes for a month. So, and it's going to be better for you. You're not going to have any reaction like I have on my arm. And in fact, I'll show you the reaction I have. And I couldn't figure out why I was getting this rash. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here, the rash. And the soap would go into that area and it irritates it. And it really does itch bad. But that's for dish detergent, okay? I will be having I don't want to say class, but I will be making it and showing you how to do it. I just haven't gotten out to the store to buy all this stuff. I know I could buy it on Amazon, but I want to go to Walmart because Walmart's a little cheaper with the products, so I want to do that. So that's dish detergent. The second thing I want to talk to you about is laundry detergent, which I find, I don't know about you guys, but every time you turn around, we do the laundry sheets, okay? And I thought they were good and everything, and you know, for the most part they are. But I noticed that if I use I used to use BJ's laundry soap, and it used to be very good because it didn't irritate me and stuff. I have to be very careful on my my COPD, because certain fragrances trigger it, and I'm coughing forever. So I'm going to make my own laundry detergent, which is going to be another episode of me showing you how to do it. Now, what you need is you need to go to Lowe's or Home Depot or somewhere that sells the buckets. You need a 5-gallon bucket with a lid. That is a must. You must have a lid on it, okay? Now, when you're done, the initial cost is going to cost you about maybe $20, but it's going to cost you for the whole year, $6 for the whole year to make this. Where you go to, you buy laundry detergent, what is it, $20 every, whatever it is, every 2 months, whatever it is, a month, whatever. It's all according to how many times. This is, excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. This laundry detergent will last, it will last 300 loads. So if you do, so for a family of 4, okay, 300 loads, that will last you about a year or more. So, you know, it's great. So, you know, you only have to make it once a year, the 5-gallon jug. So, and I can't, I was going to try to cut this down, but I don't know how to cut it down. Okay, so what we need is, let me look it up on the computer so you can see what we need. Walmart's probably going to be the cheapest for some of these products because, and I'm not promoting Walmart, I'm just saying that it's probably going to be cheaper. Sometimes Amazon is, sometimes it's not. You know, so shop around, and that's what I plan on doing. And I'll tell you where it was cheaper and where I got it cheaper, because I am shopping around to do this, because I have all intentions of doing this. Okay, it's called Laundry Booster Super washing soap. And it's Arm & Hammer. It's at Walmart. It's on the bottom shelf. It's not like eye level. You know, they pay all the laundry detergent, Tide and all that pay for eye level, you know, for that. So, you know, it didn't come up. Why didn't it come up? Arm & Hammer. Back. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Here it is. It's called Laundry Boosters Super Washing Soap by Arm & Hammer. It is $5.38 for this big box. This big box is 55 ounces. So there that is, okay? So you got to get one of these. And then you also have to get 20 mule, there it is. I just want to give you prices so you'll know what it's going to cost. Okay, here we are. 20 mule team borax. This is what you need, okay? And it was $5.97 for this big box. This box is how many ounces? 4 pounds. So it's gonna last you a while. It's gonna last you a good long time. So those two things, plus you're gonna need okay, now you can either get the liquid soap or you can get the bar soap. The bar soap is going to be cheaper, and I think Kurtz is cheaper, but you can use Dr. Bor. Let me see. Okay, you got. Okay, this brand is definitely cheaper. Kurtz, castor soap, and you get 5 of them for $5.97. Let me check Dr. I think he's going to be just a tad more expensive. Here we go. But he has it in liquid form, and I don't know what the ratio of the liquid. See, the liquid, the liquid's going to be expensive. So let me put, the liquid's going to be more expensive, so we don't want to do really expensive soap. I'm trying to cut it down for you guys. Yeah, they only, oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, but for 1 bar, I think it's only 1 bar. Yeah, 1 bar. 1 bar is going to be $5.79. It's up to you what you want to do. This is good. The other one's just as good. So it's up to you which one you want to purchase. So altogether, I think it was I should have done it $5.30. It's going to cost you about the one is $5.35. The other one's like $4.50, but it's now up to 5 something. And the other one is it was $5.97 for 5 soaps, and the borax was about $5 for 4 pounds. So altogether, once you get all this together and your bucket, it's going to cost you about $6 for 300 washes. So $6 for 300 washes is excellent, because you're normally paying like $27 and $17.80 for a container of Tide or whatever you store brand, whatever brand you use. And this is going to be healthier for you, and it doesn't have all the chemicals in it because you're making it. So what we're going to do is you're going to take, you can either do, what you got to do is you're going to take 4 cups of boiling hot water, and you're going to grade the soap. If you buy the bar soap, I don't know how much soap you're going to use if you buy the liquid. I don't know the ratio to bar soap. I'll have to look that up for you, because it's easier to do the liquid. But so you take the bar soap, grate it with a grater, and make sure it looks like cheese, when you grate cheese. And what you're going to do is, in the boiling hot water, you're going to dump the grated soap in the water, in a saucepan. And in the saucepan, you're going to turn the heat down to medium. You do not boil, do not get bubbles on top of your mixture. Just simmer it, okay? You're going to cook it for about 10 minutes, not on high heat, a medium or to low heat. I don't know how your stoves are. I would prefer low heat, but okay. You're going to cook it for 10 minutes. You're going to stir it. Okay, now in a 5-gallon pan, or jug, or a pail, with the lid, at Home Depot they're about $3.50. You're going to add tap water, the hottest tap water you have. You're going to add a half of the pail of hot tap water. So you get a 5-gallon one. You're gonna add, 2 point whatever gallons of water. It's got to be hot tap, not boiling hot water. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring over the melted soap and pour it into the pail. Then you're gonna add a cup of Wait a minute. You're gonna add a cup of no. Wait a minute. I missed it here. Okay, you're gonna add 2 cups of the soap, the laundry boosting super washing soap. Okay, 2 cups of that. Then you're gonna add, and keep stirring all the while you're doing this. Then add 1 full cup of borax, the mule tea, and keep stirring while you're doing this. Stir for 2 minutes until firm. Till it gets a little firm. You're gonna see that it looks. So it's gonna be a white, foamy. Everything's white. Okay, then you're gonna add 2 cold water, as cold as the tap has, to the top of the 5-gallon jug. Okay, now here's the secret that nobody tells you. Cover the pail, and put the lid on it. Put it on tight, and let it sit overnight or 12 hours. That gives the soap time enough to get together, crystallize, and be able to use. You can use it the next day. Now, what you're gonna do is this is gonna last you a full. It's gonna wash your clothes. They're gonna smell better, and you won't have any rashes or irritation or anything like that. And your clothes will be brighter. They'll look cleaner. We're convinced that if it smells good like an ocean breeze or something like that, our clothes are clean. This will get out any perspiration, any dirt. This will get out stains that you couldn't get out before, and it works great. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take a half a cup of this gel, and you're going to put it in your washer. Now, it's also going to clean out your washing machine real well. It's going to, it might take like 2 months, but you'll see that your washing machine's working better, and it's not using so much electricity, and it's just going to, and it gets rid of the hard water, so your clothes are going to look fresher, newer, and that really helps. So, these 2 things, I'm definitely going to show you how to do it. I have to do one at a time because I don't want to go over a certain amount of time, and because I don't want to bore you with mixing the products up. So, and then I have one more thing for you guys. Dryer sheets. I never knew this, and this blew my mind. This just actually blew my mind when I was studying this for you guys, and I hope you take this. The sheet is just like, okay, women, if you sew, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the interfacing material. It's just a thin piece of paper, not paper, it's very thin. And it affects your drying time. What it does is there's a little metal sensor in everybody's dryer. It could be gas, it could be electric, whatever. But there's a little sensor it's about 1 inch long, about the size of this thumb here. And it's got little metal things on it. And it senses when your clothes are dry. So what this dryer sheet's going to do is it's going to lower your time for drying, so that lowers your electric, if you have electric, or your gas. It's going to be cheaper. You're going to see big changes in your electric and gas. You're going to see big changes in your clothes, and your body's not going to be so itchy. And I have a problem with that because, like I said, I just break out, and I have the problem with my COPD, where anything just sets it off, and I just, I'll just cough for hours. And Richard can contest to that, because, like, he'll say, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm fine. It's just that certain smells get to me, and I have to be very careful. And I have a very sensitive smeller. I don't know how I developed it, but I do. So with the dryer sheets, now this is you don't have to mix anything yet. All you got to do is, and this is important. I mean, there's other things out there that's going to be cheaper, but you have to. It's going to cost you about $20 to get everything that you need. But it's going to last you 6 months. No, 5 years. But 6 months you only have to change certain products, and I'll tell you what the products are. For dryer sheets now, you must buy the wool drying balls from New Zealand, because the sheep that they use for the wool, it absorbs more liquid, so that cuts down on your time with the dryer, with the timing of the dryer, and your clothes dry quicker. You need 6 of them. They sell them. Now the cheapest place, there's 2 places that are cheaper. Amazon has them, and Amazon has them for 6 of them. They were for about $12.99. Now, if you want to go do it right away, well, Amazon does deliver the next day. Walmart has them for approximately the same price. So, but you need 6, and they're the. It has to be 100% New Zealand wool, and it's you need 6 of them. They're about you need 6 large, extra large, and on Amazon they're $6.99, and at Walmart they're about $7 or $8.99. They come in a little box. Let me show you what they look like. Because they're really I found them to be really interesting. So you know, if you use Amazon, if you don't, you go to Walmart. And you know, I'm just giving you ideas where you can get these things. I'm not endorsing. I don't get endorsed by any of these products, and it's really they put all these newfandangled things on. I don't want. Okay, I'm gonna put in New Zealand. New Zealand. New Zealand dryer balls, okay? And let me show you the picture. They're all the same. Let's see. New Zealand dryer balls. See what they look like? And they have a little sheep on them, and they're really cute. You need 6 of them, extra large. And I can order it today, and it'll be here tomorrow. So you can do that. Now, if you want different ones, they have, you know, here's, these are a little different. I mean, they're all about the same price. So basically, you need 6 of them, and you need the extra large ones. Like I said, Walmart is very compatible with it. So if you're at Walmart and you find them, you know, they're probably in housewares more than likely. So you get them, you get 6 extra large. Now the next thing you got to do is aluminum. You got, you know, your aluminum foil. And I don't care if it's Reynolds Wrap, store bought, whatever brand you will use, aluminum foil. And what you're going to do is make a ball the size of a tennis ball. Now, if you can't, and it's got to be tight, it's got to be really tight. You crumple it up really tight. Now, there's also a way of doing that. Instead of one big ball, you can do 6 little balls, you know, and do them tight. So that's another option. So, and you get them together, and so you do, and they last 6 months in your dryer. And then you can add, if you want a scent, 3 drops of any scent. Like if you like rosemary, or if you like lemon, or if you like you know, whatever scent you like, peppermint. Put 3 drops on one of the wool balls, and that will last 3 months to smell. So it's really optional. That's a little costly now. It costs $8 to $12 a little bottle. So, you know, you can do what you want. You can put it in. You don't have to put it in. It's up to you. Um, this just triggers the brain for you to say, "Oh, it's that my clothes are soft." Has nothing to do with we've been conditioned, and that's the biggest thing with the soaps. We've been conditioned on how they smell. It doesn't matter what we put in it. I like Dawn. I'm going to buy Dawn for all my life, but we don't read the label. That's the biggest thing. We don't read the label. So, oh, and then in the summer months when you put your sweaters away, or you have nice garments that you want to put away and you don't want the moths to eat it, you can get cedar wood oil and put it in there, and one ball, like I said, one ball, 3 drops, and it will work for 3 months. So your clothes will be moth free, they'll smell nice, and it'll really be all you do is throw these 6 wall balls in the dryer, then your aluminum ball in there, or your 6 little balls in there, and you don't have to take them out. They're in there for the length of the time, 6 months. And then with that, then you just have to replace them every 6 months, and it costs you like the dryer sheets are 33 cents a sheet, and this way, after you buy the initial stuff, only costs you a half a penny for each time you dry your clothes. And it also saves, like I said, on that little dryer sensor. Your clothes, instead of the towels taking an hour, the towels will be 45 minutes. If they're 45 minutes, it'll only take 30 minutes. It cuts down the time of the dryer. That also saves you on electricity or gas or whatever your dryer is. And it makes the dryer last longer. You don't have to go out and buy a new dryer all the time, a new washer all the time. It makes your washer and dryer last longer with these products. And it probably also keeps you don't have all these chemicals. Like I said, I was really shocked that they use, on the dryer sheets, they use a wax. It's the same kind of wax that they use on Roundup. And we all know that they have lawsuits galore for the Roundup. So it's the same product that they're using in Roundup that they're allowing, the government is allowing us to use in our dryer sheets. And we just go by the smell, like ocean breeze or summer flowers or whatever. Yeah, it smells nice, but you're also making your body inhale that. It's a toxic, and you don't need that. And I wish somebody would have told me when I was younger. I am 67 years old, and I am trying to change my life around. And I'm going to make these. I'm going to show you how to make these. It's really simple, and I'll tell you if the dryer balls really work. It's amazing how I was watching something today, and I'll talk about that maybe Monday. And it just blew my mind. My mind just went, whew, because we're allowing us, the consumer, is allowing them to put this stuff in, cheating us out of many years of our lives, feeling better, feeling healthier. But we don't stand up and say, hey, enough's enough. We're not allowing this. If we all made our own, my grandmother probably made her own laundry detergent. My grandmother hung her clothes out. We can't hang our clothes out anymore. I live in a senior development. Oh my gosh, if I had a laundry line out there, they'd be having a fit. They'd be calling the whatever it's called, HOA up, saying, no, she's hanging her clothes out. What is she, pauper? No, it's nice to get fresh breeze on your clothes. I miss that. I miss the towels smelling nice. I miss our sheets smelling nice. Now it's all manufactured. Big guys making all this stuff. And it's only a few companies. They broke up Ma Bell because it was so big and monopolized. But you know what? These companies, if you look and see who owns what, you'd be amazed on what they own and what they're doing to us. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. That was a good one. Good joke. I'm going to get off my soapbox, but I really do. In the coming weeks, I'm going to make these products, and I'll show you how easy it is. And also, I have next week, I have some good topics to go over, and I will tell you about my journey and how I'm feeling and everything. And I am just amazed of all the stuff that I am learning and passing on to you guys. That is simply just, we live with the idea, oh well, your clothes are supposed to smell nice. Let's get the ocean breeze. That smells really nice. Not knowing that your clothes is the closest thing to your skin. Your skin absorbs everything that it comes in contact with. So that's why Mom used to say, wash your hands, wash your hands. And, it just amazes me how we just take for granted, okay, this company, like Procter and Gamble with all it's okay. They have our interest in check. They're after the mighty dollar. And, I just, it blows my mind away that we have become so coherent, or whatever you want to call it, to these companies and allowing them to poison us. Oh, we go to the doctor. Oh, we got a rash, doctor. Well, here's some cream. So now we're going to get medicine from a drugstore, and it's just a constant. We have to take charge of our lives. We have to take charge of our health. We have to take charge of what goes in our bodies, what we wash our clothes with, what we wash our dishes with, and everything else, because we are our own advocate, and we have to learn that we're not going to stand up for it no more. I'm in the process of reading a book about Bible herbs and Bible foods. So I might bring that down the road. Our ancestors, how they used to eat, and all that. So please stay tuned. I have a huge ideas to go on and talk to you guys about my journey. Hopefully my journey will get better when it gets closer to, and I'll show you when I can walk with walking sticks, and I'll show you when I can walk with a cane, and hopefully there'll be a day that I can walk without anything, and I'll be lighter, and it'll be my journey, and I'm passing on to you, and hopefully something in my journey says, wow, let me wake up. And how long is that going to take you? Maybe 20 minutes to make these products, where it's convenient to go to the store, go to Walmart, go to any food store and buy these products, but you're paying a premium for it. Plus you're also paying for your life. It just triggers so many things in your life. And I'm going to stop now. Also, please continue to watch. Give it a like button. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. Give me a like. Give comments. I'll take any kind of comments. I really will, because I'm learning as well as you are learning. So hopefully, because you tuned in to learn something, and I hope I gave you something to learn about today. And with everything, I'm going to say God bless. See you on Monday. Bye for now. Bye.